Hey, it's Amanda Green from Living a Simple Budget Family Life, and I've got a recipe for you today. It's a spicy sweet potato recipe, and it is gorgeous. Leftovers cold on sandwiches, serve it on the side with something, but I just had a spicy sweet potato rounds. So yeah, I want to share those with you today, and maybe you can make them too. Best sweet potato recipe ever. Okay, so what we're going to need for this recipe is salt, just regular cooking salt, table salt, sea salt, whatever you've got, some Chinese 5 spice. We're going to use some dried chili flakes, some raw sugar, some potato starch, and I purchased this from an Asian supermarket, and the hero of the dish, the sweet potato. Okay, so first up we're going to peel our potato. Once your sweet potato is peeled, I want you to go ahead and slice it up into pieces that are sort of in between 1 centimetre and 1/2 centimetre thick. So just go along and do your sweet potatoes, so you have these nice little very thick discs. Okay, so once you've got all your sweet potato sliced up, we are going to give them a generous coating of potato starch, and I'll show you that in a sec. So potato starch in the bowl, and it's just like the texture of corn flour. Dip, dip, but a nice floury coating, and we're going to grill this in a pan, just sort of shallow fry. Okay, and here we are. Do that one a little bit.
Okay. Mama, you're making it out. Sides.
Okay, so in my mixing bowl I'm going to put a tablespoon of salt, a tablespoon of my raw sugar, a tablespoon of chili flakes, dried chili flakes, and the same of Chinese 5 spice. Well, maybe 1/2 tablespoon. And then, so what you want to do is you want to just mix up the dry rub. Here it is. The chili, the salt, the sugar, and the Chinese 5 spice. Okay, so in my pan I've got my oil heating. You could do this on the barbecue, you could do it under the grill, but I'm choosing to do it in the pan. I've got my sweet potato with my potato starch flour coating on it. And I have also got my spice rub ready to put over it as well when it's finished. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait for the oil to heat in the pan, and then we're going to fry them off, and it turns into sort of like a real crispy sort of batter from the potato starch.
You've had enough. You've had chocolate there when you got home. You're good now. You think you're hungry, but all you got to do is wait an hour and a bit, and it's a bit of time, okay?
Don't overload your pan.
At the moment, I'm actually doing something poppy, so I'm trying to need garlic bread. All stuff we're going to read here for dinner tonight, yeah?
Okay, so just putting them over, and you can see the sort of the really light, it's almost like a tempura coating. So turning them over, and you just got to do all the sweet potatoes like that. Okay, so you can see the batter is crispy. It's getting a little bit of golden colour to it. And yeah, I'll show you what we do next after we obviously go through the whole lot of sweet potato and fry them all up. Okay, because I'm doing a big batch, I'm taking them out of my pan, I'm popping them into my baking tray, and I'm just going to finish them in the oven or keep them warm in the oven. And I'll show you what happens next. Here it is, fully cooked through, and all you do then is you take your mix and sprinkle it over. Make sure you're really generous with the seasoning. And there we have it, a spiced sweet potato round. And like I said, you could do it on a grill. We chose to shallow fry in a pan, but or you could do it in the oven, wholly and solely. The key is that nice little crunchy salt, sugar, Chinese spice chili mix that goes on top. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you give this one a go. So if you wanted to dip, it would be nice with like a yogurt or a sour cream. Now we'll plate it up. Spice on top. Ready to go.